In this video, we are going to see the projection of solid related 5 problems. Myself, Mr. S. P. Udgave, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering. So, first problem related with the projection of solid. Now, we can see a triangular prism side 40 mm, inclined edge length is given 80 mm, rest in HP on one of the corner is most important, and solid is inclined at 45 degree to HP. Complete the projection of solid. So first, to complete the first position, so first take vertical projection, vertical line perpendicular to XY, and then triangular prism. So we can take 40 mm same distance and we can complete the triangle. Complete the triangle, that is equilateral triangle having base side 40 mm, and mark the points. That is a corner point is the resting, so we can start with the corner A1. The letters we can use for the base surface, and the numbers we can use up for the top surface. A, B, C. Similar way, 1, 2, 3 we can mark. And we can take the vertical projection lines. Point A at the base with the horizontal distance, that is a point BC, we can mark at the corner, and then take the vertical projection lines with edge length. Inclined edge length is 80 mm, so we can take the height is 80 mm. Then complete the rectangle. At this point present 1 point and 2, 3 at the other side. Then the solid is inclined at 45 degree to HP. So solid is inclined 45 degree to HP. So point A can mark on XY with the base side. Solid is inclination, we can take to the base inclination, that is a 45 degree, either this side or either this side, and then the base is perpendicular to the other edges, so we can take perpendicular line, we can extend that line also, both lines. From point A to BC we can take the distance. From point A to BC we can mark first, then point A to 1 can mark this point, and we can complete with this perpendicular line and we can connect it. So top surface, that is a present 1 here, 2 and 3 at this corner, and BC at this corner. Same view we can incline, or solid we can incline at 45 degree to HP, horizontal plane. Now then take vertical projection line from the each point, downward direction. From each point we can take vertical projection line. Also take horizontal projection lines, and first we can mark the points at top surface. We can complete the top surface points. First, that is a matching, we can get the point 1 is here, vertical projection line and horizontal projection line. Similar way, with same method, with the horizontal projection line, point 2, vertical projection line, get point 2. Then horizontal projection line and vertical projection line for the point 2 and 3. On the same point we can draw the vertical line, we can get the point 3. The same method we can apply for the bottom surface. For letters, take vertical projection line from A, that cross point is the A, or we can mark as A dash. Similar way, the vertical projection line from BC, so first point with B with horizontal projection line, we can get the at cross point B. Then for horizontal projection line from the C, point B and C present in the front view at the same point, we get point C. So all the points we can mark in the top view. Then after that we can check the visibility with arrow concept. With arrow concept, the point 1 is directly marked by arrow, point 2 3 is directly marked by arrow, BC also directly marked by arrow. So point 1 2 3, so these points, all points are visible, so connect all points with the dark line and complete the top surface. Then bottom, the B and C are visible points, we can connect with the dark line. And end longer edges means B to 2 and C to 3, B to 2 and C to 3, these are the directly marked by arrow visible longer edges, we can connect with the dark line. Point A, the point A is invisible, this point A is invisible, so invisible point, and the connected shorter edge, that is all lines coming from point A to B, A to B, A to C and A to 1, we can connect with the dotted, because of that is a invisible. When we use arrow concept, that will be cuts the longer edge and come inside, so this shorter edge also with arrow concept is invisible, this longer edge also invisible, because of that cuts the edge. So we can complete the top view. So finally the answer look like this. The next problem, we can change the value of inclination in this, that is the axis inclination, we can take here 60 degree instead of 30, we can take 60 degree and complete the problem. So the pentagonal pyramid of side 40 mm and inclined edge length is 70 mm is rest in HP on one of the base corner, resting on one of the corner, and axis inclination we can take 60 degree with HP, complete the projection. So first in this problem we can take the vertical line perpendicular to XY and we can complete the pentagon, and using the letters at the base, point A we can mark at the separate corner, B, C, D and E point, and the axis, that is O, we can connect apex to the slant edge, all points 5 corners. Then take the vertical projection line from each point, we can take vertical projection line from each point. So this is the horizontal base, first point we can mark here point A, remaining B and E will be present on the same point here, and D and C present here. So O apex we can draw vertical line. Then edge, inclined edge length is 70 mm, so point A to O we can take 70 mm distance and mark the point and connect all the points to the apex O. Finally the front view, of pyramid look like this. Then the axis inclination, instead of 30 we can take 60 degree, so 90 minus 60, the base inclination is 30 degree, and you can incline the base at resting point, corner point is A, draw the 30 degree line extended, then point A, then point A to DC, you can take this distance in compass, place the compass on point A and mark the DC. Then take the distance in compass point A to O. Place the compass on A, mark the point O, then take the distance from DC to O and then mark DC to O and connect the points. So B, we can take the distance, vertical distance from A to B, and we can mark the point B also, and we can connect this also apex, that is a slant edge. And finally the last view we can complete with the vertical projection lines. We can draw from the each point vertical and also horizontal projection lines we can draw and mark all the points, that is a point, B point, C point, D point and E point apex O. So visibility corner A point, resting point connected to O slant edge, and base E and B. We can connect all the points with the dotted, and remaining points that is are visible. A to B is visible because directly D and C is visible points. So D and C is the visible points in top view. With arrow concept, D and C we can connect with the dark line. B and E is invisible because of the arrow is cut the slant edge. So E and B are invisible. Then visible and invisible points we can connect with the dark line, and remaining that is a point we can connect with the C to O. C to O is visible, D to O visible, with the dark line we can connect, and finally answer we get like this. The next problem is related with the cone with base diameter 60 mm, and slant length is 90 mm, is rest in HP on one of the point of base circle, means that is resting on one of the base point on the circumference, and slant containing resting, that is the slant containing resting point is inclined 50 degree to HP. Complete the projection of solid. So initially first complete the first part, that is a resting cone is resting in horizontal plane. So first view start with the horizontal plane, second view, third view and fourth view. So first we can draw the circle, dividing the circle into 8 or 12 equal parts, and give the numbers at the base with clockwise direction or anti-clockwise direction. And then take vertical projection lines from each point, then mark the horizontal base with 60 diameter and apex O at the center O. You can mark the O, that is with base point to the O, means that is a slant length, means that is a generator length is given 90 mm. You can mark this 90 mm. Similar way other side also 90 mm. So first front view is complete, top view is complete. Then same front view is inclined, at an angle 50 degree with the resting point 1, that is the base point or one of the point from the base is resting on HP, but the slant containing resting point makes an angle 50 degree. So this is the angle 50 degree. Then remaining point 1 to 4, first we can mark point 1 to 4, then O to 4, take the distance from O to 4, then mark O to 4 and connect all the points. You can mark base points also, taking the distance from point 1, point 1272, point 1272, next point 1286, point 1286, then point 1235, and again with the same method of matching the point with the top view, draw vertical projection line from each point, also horizontal projection lines with first point, that is the point number 1, with the vertical and horizontal projection line we can mark here. Similarly, point 2, with the point 2 we can get point 2 is here, and all the points, remaining point we can mark. O point directly we can mark here. After that we can check the visibility, that is the point 4 is visible. For circular portion, the half part is visible, so point 4, 3, 5, 8, 5, these points are visible, so half circle is visible and remaining is invisible. We can connect the remaining points with the dotted line, that is a 1, 7, 2, this we can connect with the dotted line, and outer generators we can tangentially connect with the O, and finally this is the answer. Next is the fourth problem related with the hexagonal prism of side 30 mm, height 70 mm, is raised in HP on the base side. The axis is inclined at 45 degree to HP. So first, base side perpendicular to the horizontal plane, and you can complete the geometrical construction of hexagonal prism. So for prism having two surfaces, that is the bottom surface and top surface. For bottom surface we can use the letters, and top surface we can use the numbers. Height is given, that is a 70 mm, and we can complete the front view and top view. With the same view, or the hexagonal prism is inclined 45 degree to HP, but it is a rest on one of the base side. So one of the base side means at that time the 2 points are comes on XY. So for XY, that is a and B mark, we can mark here. Then with the base inclination is 45 degree, axis inclination is 45 degree, so we can convert axis inclination to base inclination. Base inclination we can convert 90 minus axis inclination, we can get 90 minus 45, again that is a 45 degree. So we can take the 45 degree line on both sides, because that is a corner or edges, shorter edges or bottom face, and the longer edges perpendicular to each other. Total height is 70 mm, mark the 70 mm. From AB to DE, we can take distance AB to DE, mark on the 45 degree line, and then draw the perpendicular lines. That is, we can take AB to FC distance, we can mark the AB to FC distance on the inclined view, and then complete the inclined view. Then next procedure also same, for mark all the top surface points and bottom surface points. That is, we can use letters at the bottom, numbers at the top surface. Draw vertical projection line and horizontal projection line, and with the matching the points, so all the points related with the top surface we can use the arrow concept. So all the points are visible. 1 2 is visible, 6 3 visible, 5 4 visible. Arrow cannot cross any material or longer edge related with the solid. So all points we can connect with the dark line. Similar way for the base AB, that is a invisible part. This AB is a resting point, so AB is invisible part. Then CF also invisible, so A to B we can connect with the dotted line, A to F we can connect dotted line, and B to C we can connect with the dotted line. Because of invisible points and invisible points we can connect with the dotted lines. So similar way, the invisible points means that this longer edge also invisible, A to 1 and B to 2. Okay, so A to 1 we can connect with the dotted line, B to 1 also connect with the dotted line, and finally the invisible part is completed. So DE is visible but CF is invisible. Invisible we can connect with the dark line. So DE we can connect with the D and E connect with the dark line. Then D to C, so visible point, this is the visible point, and this is the invisible point. We can connect with the dark. This is also visible, this is invisible, we can connect with the dark line. And outer edges, remaining outer edges, longer edges, that is a F to 6 and C to 3 we can connect with the dark line, and finally we get the answer. And the last problem related with the projection of solid. The cylinder with base diameter is given is 50 mm and height is 70 mm, rest in HP with base point or bottom point makes an angle 60 degree to HP. So first draw the 50 diameter circle in the HP. Because of the cylinder is resting on horizontal plane, so first draw the 50 diameter circle, divide into 8 or 12 equal parts, and the cylinder, it is having the two surfaces, bottom surface and top surface. That is the bottom surface we can represent with the letters, top surface we can represent with the numbers. So height of cylinder is 70 mm. So complete the first front view and top view is the first and second. Then inclination with HP, that is the third position. For the third, inclination with HP, so corner resting point and containing that is a resting point or bottom face makes an angle 60 degree, or axis also makes an angle 60 degree. So draw the 60 degree line. Then base is perpendicular, so draw two lines, one is 60 degree line, then base perpendicular line from the same point, and then that is a resting point A to E distance we can mark on the inclined line. Similar way, that is a 60 degree line, A to 1 distance we can take and mark this point. Complete the rectangle. So top face we can transfer all the points, bottom points also we can letters also transfer, and then cross matching. So top surface, so visibility, initially we can check the visibility. So for visibility, so top, all points are directly visible with arrow concept. All points are visible. So with cross matching we can find out the points 1 2 3 4 5 6, so 8 points or tail points we can find out. And these all points we can connect with the dark line. Similar way, same method, visibility for the cylinder. So bottom E point is visible, this point D and F are invisible. So these points are, so with arrow concept these are invisible, but that is a this method, it is not applicable for the all the problems. So half portion of the cylinder it is visible and half it is invisible. So point we can take E, F, E, F and G is the part visible, half portion E, F, G visible. Similarly C, D and E, C, D, E also visible, and remaining, that is a A, B, C, remaining part A, B, C is invisible, we can connect with dotted line. A, H, G also invisible, and outer edges we can mark, tangentially, this is the with the dark line, and finally we can get the answer. So thank you, stay connected for more videos.